Do you want to remove the grille on your Honda Odyssey, but you don't want to take the whole bumper assembly off? Watch this video and I'll show you the simple way to do it. Welcome to You Can Fix Anything. Now for today's job, the first thing we're going to do, I've already popped the hood. And so get this propped up. I like to open the hood all the way up. And then we're going to take this grille out and some of this other stuff to get it out of the way. Let's start out by removing this air intake and this panel across here. Now it has these little button clips that hold everything into place. You know, these are always missing or broken and always need to replace a few of those. So I bought a pack of 20 of these off Amazon for cheap. And so everything I use here, the parts, the tools, the supplies, everything making in this video, I'll put down in the description below. And if you click the link and buy something, that'll put a little bit of change in my pocket. It keeps me motivated to keep making these videos. And so these clips are pretty easy. They have specialty tools, but I just prefer a good old screwdriver. And you just pop it up. Let me just show you here. Just pop it up like that, and it allows you to pull it up. And so you just keep these in a safe place, and so you don't lose any. But if you do, have some extras on hand. See right under here, here's one that's just missing part of it. So as I'm doing that, you can see I kind of pop it up. See how this one comes? Pop it up a little bit, and then you can just pull the whole thing out. There we go. All right, I think that's it. These are all right here. I'll set this off to the side. Next, what you want to do is to loosen two 10mm bolts. You have one bracket on this side and one bracket on this side. Okay. The one thing I like to do is to put the bolts back in place if you can. That just helps prevent them from getting lost. And so I'll thread these in just a little bit and they'll stay right there. And then there are two more of the little buttons. Let me zoom in on that here. So you have one on this side and one on this side. So you'll need to pop those out. You can pry that out a little bit. I wouldn't put too much strength behind it. You don't want, as these cars get older, the plastic gets more brittle. You just don't want to force it. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. After you get those two buttons out of the way, then you need to disengage the clips that hold this grille into place. And it's a little bit of a trick. I'm going to put the camera behind and see if I can show you the back side of that first, and then I'll show you how I'm unclipping it in the front. And so as you get in here, I'm going to kind of feel along this edge. Okay, there's a clip right there. And so you're going to be prying right beside that to pop it out. So you have one hand on the inside feeling for this, and the other hand you'll have on the outside with a screwdriver. So there's another one there. And I think there's another one there. So just to give you an idea, those are the places that clip in that we're going to be prying out. So I've already started on this side here a little bit. You can see, and as you're prying that out, okay, there's a clip here. You want to push the grille in, okay? Another clip there. Get right beside it and push it in. There, it's unclipped. This one's not in. There, you can see on this side where these are already disconnected. So we just need to continue this on. A little crack there. Get a little more difficult as I get closer to the end. There, okay. I think there's one more here. So now I want to pull this out a little bit. You can see why. There. That's what was holding it on this end. So get that down below. There we go. Do the same thing on this end. Get that down below. There we go. This one out. Just got to make sure everything's down. There we go. Lickety split. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Next step is to put this grill back in. Let me go ahead and give you, hopefully I can get this to where you can see it. These are the little clips. Kind of show this at a little different angles. But this is what, when you pry it down, pry this down, that is what unclips it. And so putting it back together is really simple because all you have to do is just snap it back into place. All right, now as you remember, we've got to kind of bend these a little bit to get them back where they need to be. There it is. Let me show you here. There's a little slot right here that those go into. See if you can see it here on the back side. So it's going to have to line up with this hole right here. So I'm going to slide that one in. There we go. That got that end. This one is going to take a little bit more doing, I think. So I'm kind of, let me take the camera down so I can show you what I'm doing. So this one slid into place really simply. This one is a little bit tighter. And so I'm going to take this back out so you can see how I slipped it in. Okay, there we go. All right, and so this one, just need to kind of get it down because this is flexible. Get this down below the headlight and slip it in. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. That's in. Now we just need to get everything in place on the inside. Okay, so this tab is supposed to go right here in this slot. And so you got to kind of bring it out. You can see I got it in there now. So it's a matter of getting it lined up. And there it's in. So now we just kind of go along this and click this into place. I'm going to make sure these all are lined up with the slots first. So you get yourself in too bad of a bind. And now I have my hand on the inside and on the outside. Just push it back together. There we go. That is back into place. And we just pull these 10mm bolts back out. Get that restarted. You could have pulled those out before you try to put the radiator back, but this all is flexible enough that it doesn't really make a difference. Now, before putting that cover back on, you don't want to forget that there are two buttons down here, one on either side. Let me grab those. So those are the ones I showed you earlier in the video. A little bit of a tight squeeze down here, but get those back in. You don't want to leave them out. There we go. Sometimes we cuss these buttons and other times they're not so bad. I'm just verifying everything looks reconnected before I cover it up. It all looks good. So now we just need to put this back into place. Just kind of slips in. I left all my buttons. I don't know what this is for, but for me, it makes kind of the best parts tray. That's what I use it for all the time, is I put my tools in there, put my spare parts when I'm doing work here. So these you just slip back into place like that, press the button down, and they're locked and loaded. And the final step before charging the system, just put this air intake back into place. I find it's a little bit easier if you get this slipped in first to where you know it's where it's supposed to be. Sometimes it's helpful to have just a little bit of silicone grease or something on there. Sometimes this doesn't slip on. There we go. That's into place now. Okay, put these two buttons in, and that is the final step. Well, that's all there is to it. I hope you found this video helpful and saved yourself some time doing that simple job.